So hello and welcome to all the viewers. So in today's topic we will going to discuss about bracket modeling exercise with the help of ANSYS SpaceClaim Direct Modeler. In previous video we discussed about small introduction to SpaceClaim, then we discussed about how to use move operation, how to use pull operation. Now we will start actual 3D modeling. So in today's topic we will see this one of the simpler example of bracket. So we will try to model this bracket with the help of 3D with the help of 2D drawings. So now this slide represents our actual problem statement. So here if you see, we need to create a three-dimensional solid with the help of two-dimensional drawing. So here this is nothing but your front view, this is top view, and this is side view. So very first you need to look into the each and every view, and accordingly you need to plan first what you need to model. Here if you see, we will start with first this rectangle, that is nothing but your 140 by 50 mm, and once this rectangle is drawn, then we will try to model bottom part. These are, you can see the side view, and here you will come to know the exact view of that. Once this bottom part is done, then we will try to model the topmost, that is triangular bracket plate, and along with these holes and this middle stiffener part. So what we can do now, we can go to our SpaceClaim and there we will start the modeling parts. So now we are in our SpaceClaim design window. So here if you see, this is nothing but your design window, and here on right hand side this is structure option panel. Then you will find the dimension over here, and then at the bottom this is nothing but your properties panel. Okay, and at the here at the lowest part is nothing but your status bar, and at the topmost you will find the ribbon toolbar where we can use, you will find the different orient, sketch, mode, edit, and other toolbars which will be useful to create a geometry. Then very first we will go to a plane view, sketching mode, and then we will try to model first rectangle, that is, as we know, the dimension of 16, then we will create 140, right? Put 16, enter. Now once your rectangle is drawn, then go to pull, and here now we can drag that face. Now once you will came out from the sketch, so that lines are converted into surface. Now we will further convert that into solid. So as we know that this is nothing but your 50 mm. Okay, so if you arrange side by side, then you will come to know, then we will arrange side by side so that we will have the dimensions view accordingly. Now if you see here, this is nothing but our middle rectangle which we created 16 by 15, 50 by 140. Now we will create the bottom part. So for creation of bottom part, you just need to select this bottom face, go to sketching mode, and then further make a plan view. Okay, now we will try to create this rectangle, and then we will try to move that in a downward direction. So this rectangle is nothing but 19 mm. So let's try with creation of rectangle. So it is 50 and the next dimension is 19, right? Enter. Similarly you can repeat here 19 by 15. Okay, once it is done, then go to 3D mode, select that two faces, and you can create a pull option. So once you will create, use this pull, you can just drag and drop at the bottom part. And as we know that, so here the dimensions you need to see, like first of all this 16, here it is 48 plus 25. So 48 calculations like 48 plus 25 minus 16. So you will get this value, that is 57. Now you can enter here a 57 and then came out. Now as we know that our bottom portion is done, but still we need to create a this 25 mm of full round. So either you can use pull option, then go to pull, either you can click on this and you can drag manually inside and you can define the dimension, but instead of doing that, do Ctrl Z and select pull option, select first space, second, third, right click and then full round. Similarly you can repeat similar full round. Okay, so now we have created a bottom part. Now we can create a circle that is 24 mm diameter. So for that, just select this face, go to sketching mode and click on plan view, and here you will find the center point. From that you can create a circle of 24 mm. Now once your circle is created, then go to further pull, select that face, and here if you select on positive side, you will find it is adding. If you move down negative side, then you will find that it's reduced or it's remove the, this is perform the slicing and it's created the hole. Okay, so now our bottom part of the bracket is created. Now let's move towards the topmost triangular plate. So if you look into the sketch, let's open the PPT and there we will see what are the dimensions are available in order to create that plate. So here if you see, there are very few dimensions, like we don't have the topmost and horizontal dimensions. So in order to create this plate, first look into the dimensions which are available. If you see from this part, so horizontal part, you will find 65 mm. There is one circle, and after that circle you will find a 19 radius. Basically R19 is nothing but 19 mm of radius. So and you will find three in the sense of three numbers. So first this one, second one this, and third one as this. So basically we need to create 65 plus 19. So what we will do, we will create a point over here, and from this point we will create this circle. Similarly, from this point to here, you will find at 19 horizontal and vertical, we will try to create this R19 further. 1, 2, 3 locations, and then we'll try to connect that. Once that is done, then we will create a 16 mm of thickness plate. Okay, then let's move to the actual space claim. So here we will first select the face like this and then go to sketch mode, select the plan view, and here we will try to create a circle, first circle. So let's define the Cartesian dimension. So we will try to define with respect to this reference. So let's try with 19 mm tab, and then also you can try another with 19 mm. Now create a circle of 19 into 2, that is 38. See, now we can create the at the other end, similar other end, select circle, define the Cartesian coordinates. From this point it is 19 mm, and horizontally also let's press the tab, put 19 mm, enter. Now we can create a circle of 38. Now next one we will create, further go to select. Now we can create a circle at 65 mm. So in order to do so, select this point, select the middle point as a reference, right? And from here we will create a 65 mm vertical dimension, then tab, further tab, enter, and from here we will create a further 19 mm of circle. Once all three circles are done, then go to select, and here you can create a line, tangent line between the all the circles like this. Okay. Now we can remove the unwanted part by using trim away. So click that. Now you will find we had removed the extra part, and let's go to further sketch here. Now you can create furthermore, there are 16 of 3 holes. So 1, 2 and 3 at 3 central locations. So we will create a 16 of hole further. 1, 6, enter. Similarly you can repeat over here. Similarly you can repeat and just try to match the other circles. So once your sketch is done, then you need to create a line from this point to this point, then go to pull. Now we can drag this to 16 okay. So as our triangular plate is created, now our next step to create a central rim. So let's see the what are the dimensions which are available for central rim. Now if you know that see this here, we have only one angle is remain. So basically we need to create from this point an angle we have given like 45 degree. So let's try to create a line from this at 45 degree, and then we will trim the unwanted line, and then we will create assign the thickness of 16 okay. Then let's go to your space plane. So now we can create a plane at the central part. So one of the advantage of creation of circle, just click on that and go to sketching mode. Now you will find your respective plane is created. Now go to sketch and then select the line. Now we can select the line. As we know that our angle here is 45, so basically 90 plus 45, 90 plus 45 is nothing but your 135. Okay. Now let's trim the unwanted line and then complete the profile. Let's select and go to pull option. Select your surface, and here you will find the option of pull on both sides. Then zoom that part and try to pull on both sides and put the dimension of 16 okay. Now click on the select. Now if you see, you can suppress your shell part and you will find your geometry is created. Okay. So what we did now, with the help of 2D drawings, we created a 3D solid bracket which is used for hanging portions. So here you will find some bolting locations, and here you will find the shaft which is basically used to create a hanger for some of the products. Okay. Now that's it guys. Thank you. So with this we will try to end up the session. So let's meet on the next video. Thank you.